And we're going to get the map underway in just a couple of seconds.
They're now searching for match, so we're going to get to see the picks in a moment. So I'll rid the stream of my face, and we will get ourselves over to the champion picking booth. Do I know why Clamp, Carnage, Necro, etc. are not playing these tournaments? It's because this is a European tournament, and all those guys are Americans.
Prepare for draft.
Phobophobian, $2 for that mid-air against Tox. Wait, was that me? I don't know. I remember nothing. Although that Tox game I enjoyed so much earlier. By the way, we have got Scalebearer picked first for Tox. Nyx, as always. He's like, well, I might as well just pick Nyx first. I'm not fooling anybody by picking him later. And he's going to go for Sorlag, actually. Haven't seen Nitrino pick Sorlag a whole lot. Maybe he's thinking this is something that he can use to counter Tox specifically. But we're going to get BJ, and is it going to be the clutch? Please, I don't want to keep doing this, Tox.
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Oh, it's
gonna be
Nyx. No clutch.
I think that's the first time I've seen Tox pick Nyx today. Or
Actually, I think
maybe.
you're right. I don't think
that's
I've
unusual.
seen him pick
But
it. And we've got the Galenas. Okay, interesting. ZTN, good map for Galena. Lots of corners and teleporter exits to put little traps by. Thank you, Ethno2405, for subscribing, man. Welcome to the Z list. Much appreciated. Really, really loving the support, guys. It means an insanely huge amount to us here for you guys doing that. And the GLHFs have come out. And hopefully we're going to get the map to smoothen out a bit, and we'll get this game started. Expect, by the way, some really sick Scalebearer plays from Tox. Expect the Bull Rush to be used a lot for repositioning. And for Nitrino, expect, I don't know, some sly Nyx plays. I'm not really sure what staple moves to call for Nitrino. Troy Sims, by the way, man, thank you as well for subscribing. Your support is much appreciated. Welcome to the Z list. Let's go, guys. Grand Finals. It's the second Quake Champions duel tournament by the 125 FPS, guys. Tox and Nitrino are your two best players of the weekend. And we're setting up on the first map of this potential 2x best of 3 series.
oh yeah, are you on Tox?
I am on Tox. And he's got Scalebearer. And he's looking to get himself onto the rockets at some point. But he will make do with what he's got now. He's got a good selection of weapons. QuakeCon came sooner than we imagined. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Both major items are up at the moment. Nitrino at the bottom by the Mega, just listening out. He's switched off.
Oh my god.
Nice rail.
Where do these rails come from? And he's getting another one.
2 rails. Wow, Nitrino's in trouble right now.
Yeah, that is a huge amount of damage to take his neck. He is going to be... Are we going to get any pressure? But no, he was expecting maybe Nitrino to be hiding by the 225s. But wasn't correct in his assumptions. But possibly down... Yeah, I imagine he would have been healing in that blood pool. If you see any blood pool, by the way, in any map, it heals you for 5 health per tick. Or 5 health per half or second or full second.
Stopwatch 10.
Again, these unbelievable rails from Tox. We could have had Nitrino up at the top. Got the X-ray, guys. Don't worry, I'm covered. Oh, he's right behind there. He didn't see him, and Nitrino just slips on by. It's a good job I put the X-ray on, guys. Otherwise, we would have missed that, right? Christ, guys. That is absolutely
right behind him.
Whoa, there. 12 health left. They're both going to kill each other. One of the most tanky and the least tanky champions both dying at once. And it's going to be BJ now versus Sorlag. Toxic manages to escape with pretty much all the resources he had and finds a sly little railgun.
Impressive.
Already putting it to good use. And Nitrino's still down there, but somehow Tox had 3 rails. And
I don't know how he found that angle around the corner though. He might actually chase up this one.
yeah, he knows Nitrino's low here.
He's trying to implode it, but Tox could go down. He's not got enough health.
Oh, he's gonna die.
He didn't get the 25 quick enough. There were shards that were coming out, but it's Nitrino taking the first round.
Prepare to fight.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Tox once again. Straight for the Mega.
Did he get railed there?
Yeah, I think he did, but he only would have taken 40 damage.
Yeah.
Just to note. And already, with these little hourglasses, his cooldown for Bull Rush is almost over. Does want to get some extra weapons. He's not going to Avic it up by just doing LG for 2 minutes at a time. But maybe he's the type of player who could succeed with it. He's found him and forced that Ghost Walk almost immediately. Uh-oh. Can you run? Can you run? No, you can't run! Get out of the way. I don't know if we've actually seen a Bull Rush frag yet today. Oh, and he just moved away a moment ago. But that was a great setup there by Nitrino.
Oh, the shotgun. Yeah.
What a counter read. What happened there, guys, is that essentially Tox thought that Nitrino was just going to rush onto the big armor because it was up. But Nitrino made an excellent play. We are getting BJ, though, with the dual machine guns coming in. Or a little bit of a clunky rocket right at the end. Tox getting a bit of extra damage. Let's see how this Galena fares. They're right next to each other. That didn't really work, Tox, but... Oh, one rocket would kill him. I think he spotted him for a second and was like, oh crap, I'm committed now. And he sees that there's the totem down, but he's going to get out there. There should be some armor on the floor. The Mega is up. And he senses that Galena is fairly distant now. I'm going to go over to Nitrino. Again, find it really interesting when he's when he plays on Galena. He really needs some more weapons. He's only got rail and tri-bolt at the moment. He needs to up his ammunition.
My life sustains you.
Nice little place to put another totem. Could come as a surprise for Tox later on. Oh, and I think he would have heard that. Tox turned around. Is he not going to destroy it? You can destroy that totem, you know, Tox. Has someone told you about this?
I think sometimes you don't want to destroy totems because it does give away your position slightly, but yeah, usually you destroy them. Nice rail there by Tox.
That's a good point, actually. Mega's up. He's not getting damage, so... Oh, that rocket was almost timed beautifully. He should have heard it getting taken there. Oh, coming up. Wow, absolutely crushed in that fight.
Complete.
Nice rockets there from Tox, and it is going to be a tiebreaker here in this first game.
Liking it, liking it. Remember, guys, if Tox wins this round, actually no, it's a best of 3. We're getting another map anyway. What am I on about? Yeah, we're getting to we're getting second maps. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit there. But Nitrino would like to get a good start going.
Oh,
Nitrino,
wow. Nice
good
rail.
rail, very, very good. And maybe he can work his way towards the rockets now. Tox trying to make some miracles happen with this. He just runs around. It's like, oh, I love that he just stopped at the top, got some extra damage down, and forced some concern for Nitrino. Oh, actually, that acid did hit him. I wonder if it did it through the ceiling. Oh, nice damage by Nitrino. I'm going to switch over to Tox. I'm curious how weak he was after that. Not too bad, really. I think he had plenty to survive with just then.
Yeah, Scalper are pretty tanky, I think. Didn't take too much there.
And there's two tanky champions going up against each other. And Tox are finally going to get something other than Rocket's Tri-Bolt and, well, Nail Gun from what little use he made of it. He's got the LG now, which is something that Nitrino will definitely want to worry about. You do not want to get into a direct LG fight versus him. So Nitrino will sure as hell take his time. and get a
Yeah.
favorable fight wherever he's going.
Tox, one of the best LGs in Quake Champions at the moment.
That acid did get him a little bit, but you can see the LG, the 7s. There's so many of them.
Wow.
Eat them up. Because Nitrino sure as hell did. But we got Nyx. Alright, Super Tank versus... Well, Super Squishy. He's just getting out. No space for him here. The 7 spam. Jesus Christ, guys.
Oh,
Bam.
what a rail.
Just had. That's how squishy he is. If you're not picking up your armor or anything like that, you're just like Flubber. So you're even worse than Flubber, because Flubber at least like bounces back, you know. Here comes the LG. Bye bye.
The trouble. Yeah, GG.
Round
Face melting amounts of damage right there.
As soon as Nitrino dropped that, he was dead. No way out of that against Tox's LG. 72% rail on Tox as well. Very
Nice.
nicely done.
8 out of 11. That's pretty good. 40% LG as well. And I mean, killing Sorlag last time round probably would have contributed to a large amount of the accuracies that he just made there. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, dead beef? But still, part of that LG is also going up against the Nyx and the GRAAAND, so I can't criticize much. But definitely, you can pad your stats a little bit if you're going against a Clutch or a Sorlag, and to some extent also a Scale Bearer. Right, what's happening now is that we are getting Nitrino to pick the next map, and we'll find out where we go. Now, if Nitrino loses that map, the tournament is over. Tox will be your champion, and he will reign supreme. And we will have 2 different champions 2 weeks in a row. And also to note, guys, that next weekend, I'd imagine we're going to have another of these 125 FPS Cups. So, guess who's going to be streaming next week? You're right. It's us. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit the follow button. And make sure you get yourself over here next week, and we'll put on a show again for you and talk about all the gossip and fun things that are happening in the Quake Champions community.
Yeah, of course, next week, Thursday,
And
is
cheesecake.
the first round of the QWC qualifiers, so there'll be plenty to talk about on Sunday.
I think also on Saturday will be the sacrifice qualifier. Or actually, maybe they're happening later on, actually. I could be wrong there. Ignore me. Alright, we're getting picks out. Nyx for Nitrino first, as expected. I didn't actually see the map.
Scale Bearer from Tox, as expected as well.
BJ. I'm interested very much so in his final pick, though. That will be the telling story. And
are we going to see a clutch?
Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I want it. I want it. Everyone wants it. Come on, Tox. Give us the clutch. No! We get the Ranger instead. It's fine. It's okay. I'll recover from that in the end. He's taking it serious now. He's not messing about whatsoever. Okay. Guys, we'll go out. And guess what I'm going to do on this time, guys? I'm going to remember the X-ray. Do it right now, just so I don't forget. Yeah, the lighting in here definitely could be more favorable for my face. But it's all good. And this is Nitrino's map pick, by the way. He's excellent at Corrupted Keep. So looking forward to see how he can bring the pain to Tox. As far as I remember, he did bring it within to 2-1 last time they played here.
Yeah, I think you're
but we'll
correct.
see.
Round begins in
Alright,
3,
guys. The game is
2,
beginning. Map
1.
2 in the
Round
grand
1,
final of the
fight.
first best of 3. Armor for Nitrino. Mega for Tox. Picked up immediately. And as you just saw, whoa there. The Bull Rush goes through the Ghost Walked Nyx. You might have just stepped out a little bit too far there, Nitrino. That is going to hurt a huge amount. I'm surprised how long he actually stuck around. That was very brave from Nitrino. And they are going to each other's respective items.
Yeah, it is going to be a switcheroo. Tox getting himself that LG as well and walks straight into an 89 damage rocket. Tox using the bull rush to reposition himself there.
And notice how he's not using the bull rush with the presumption that he's going to be getting, 100 damage on Nitrino. As FNX said, it is about repositioning. It's not about doing damage at that point. It's just because you can safely get around the map and no one can really stop you.
Yeah, that's true. And also, Scalebearer is very slow. He's a big tanky champion, so it does give you that nice little bit of speed with him, even though momentarily.
And he's getting this little sort of strafe flicks at the end of the bull rush as well, where he's getting some interesting extra momentum from the bull rush. So, I'm actually really enjoying Tox's movement with the champion.
Yeah.
Oh, 99 damage. And he's gonna get the shotgun. I don't know if Nitrino, maybe he didn't have the Ghost Walk up then. Oh, we're getting a couple of 7s up there. There we are, the beam's coming out.
Nitrino's low, he's gotta go down. Yeah.
Ouchie.
No escape from that. And again there, Tox using that bull rush to get himself over onto heavy side.
Uh-oh. Burn, 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 burn. I think he's deciding now. Actually, you know what? I'll hang around. I'll get my stack up.
Stopwatch.
And now I'm ready to go Terminator mode. Baited in. And is he going to get the kill? He is. Just straight up like that.
So much pain, yeah. You don't want to drop onto Tox's LG. I mean, it's
Prepare
guaranteed
to fight.
death.
He's just called. No, it's not done yet.
Round
You've
begins
got
in
another round to play.
3, 2,
Let's not be defeatist
1.
now.
Round 2, fight.
Couldn't he do that earlier, or was it cooler?
That was Faz who did that earlier.
Yeah,
when
Faz,
he had a champion left and he didn't realize. Ooh, okay. Tox gets some good damage out.
Awkward weapon switch there from the Nitrino, but he is going to come back with the rockets.
Oh,
And
dear.
he actually goes down. I'm surprised he didn't get the frag there.
Now, Tox
Unlucky.
managed to get eyes on him quite early after he finished ghost walking. And although the LG wasn't unbelievable, ooh, a little bit of rocket damage, it was definitely enough. Nyx just does not have enough health. So Tox right now, he's looking for a clean sweep in this grand final. And I don't think he saw him there. Oh, good rockets there. He's going to try and get another one to get the
Tox could
kill.
be going down here.
No, he got a direct rocket, and that's basically told Nitrino to just GTFO. Whoa there. The patience from Nitrino as well, and the courage to go for those final shots. Don't think Tox was expecting that. Air rocket, not going to make it. And that is going to be Bull Rush over to Mega with only 1 frag left, and Nitrino with the ... Maybe signifying bye-bye.
Instantly.
And the LG continuing
Wow.
into Galena's face.
That's it, guys. Tox is your Sunday Cup champion, and wow, what a show from Tox.
You know, people were saying at the beginning, oh, Tox is going to win this week. Tox to the finals. Tox is going to be able to do this. And I was like, it's not like that obvious. I mean, we don't actually know how good Tox is. And he just did it. He just went in and he wrecked people. Just a good old-fashioned spanking to the community right there.
And I mean, people were kind of doubting the clutch picks and certain champions, but Tox proved them wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really good cup, I think. And yeah, well played to all the players. I mean, we saw some great games today from the likes of, Kula, Nitrino, Agent, Faz.
Obviously, Tox versus Zoot was a pretty epic series that I will recommend you guys go and watch again. Really sort of impressive from everyone involved there. I'd definitely say. Again, I gotta say, amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's great to see that we're getting this many people tuning into stream and watching some Quake champions. It really bodes well for the future. Do make sure you also get involved with 125 FPS. If you're playing Quake Duel, play as well. Big thanks to Nico, to Danma, and to Diesel for administrating this tournament. And thanks also to the people who've been donating and contributing to the prize pool for this tournament. We're in the embryonic stages of Quake Champions competitive growth, and it's great to see that we're getting so many players already getting involved again in the scene and having fun. And no, CFG, I'm going to tilt you, and I won't open those boxes. Yeah.